Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 12. I'm really excited to get going on this week and talking about the SAMR model, about how technology should be used to really enhance the learning environment, not just be a substitution for a worksheet or whatever. And so I want you to think about this as you're designing your HyperDocs lesson. You're going to look at how technology changes the Bloom's taxonomy and how that can kind of flip it on its head. And I want you to think about that because within your HyperDocs lesson, you're going to have students create something. So I don't want it to just be, I'm going to take a quiz at the end, or I'm going to play this game at the end. They need to actually create something within your lesson. And so I'm going to give you some opportunities this week to utilize some of the tools that you might actually put within your HyperDocs lesson. And one of them is Edpuzzle. This is that tool that you can actually plug in questions within the context right within a YouTube video. And so you can watch this video that I used, and then you need to actually complete this Edpuzzle activity. So you can click here and do all those things that you need to do. And I will be able to see your responses, and you can do that with your own students whenever you create that yourself. And then I want you to look at a couple of examples on the SAMR, either Twitter search or this Listly that I made. And I want you to tweet about one of them. So tweet about your thoughts and one example. I give you the specifics there. And then this week, like I gave you a heads up a couple weeks ago, you are going to be evaluating 2 HyperDocs lessons. And so you can, you need to make a copy of this document because you're going to put all of your information on that document. And then I give you an overview. Actually, that's your HyperDocs lesson, sorry. But you can go to this evaluation of HyperDocs lessons. You can see the document that you are going to be filling out as you look at the examples for the HyperDocs lessons. And so it does take a little bit of time because you're really picking them apart. You're going to look at what the teacher that developed that lesson, what they're doing, what they're having the students do, the different kinds of resources that they are having the students go to. And as you do that, I want you to think about your own HyperDocs lesson and kind of the way it is going to be structured, what kinds of things, as you've been looking at resources from last week, evaluating websites and different things like that. Those things are now going to be put into the context of your own HyperDocs lesson as we think forwardly about that as you keep doing that over the next several weeks. So that is all for this week. I do give you a brief overview of your HyperDocs lesson that you can look at right now if you want to, or you can wait until a bit later. And that is it. You do have on this tweeted out, it's due Tuesday, and then you have your evaluation of HyperDocs due on next Sunday. And so if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will be glad to help. Have a great week.